Zloy, you appear to have built the house on top of a treasure chest.
So...
I need to go two more blocks that way.
Somewhere in this area?
Oh my god, it's literally on top of the house!
It's not around here, I'm sorry.
DB, you're digging too deep. There we go, I found it.
Oh, come on.
What is up, the world of the living? My name is ZloyXP. Welcome back to Truly Bedrock. Yep, that there is Silent Rogue, TNC Cuban, and SlackLizard all fishing, and also Silent is apparently attempting to fish me out. Oh, come on, dude. Really? Yeah, pull me back, guys. I really don't feel like walking myself. I, in the meantime, was basically casually walking on the... what did I call it? ZloyXP's Home for Unfortunate. Basically, my goal with this particular inn that I established, like, as you know, the last good deed I do on the server before Silent and I move on to the island of Undead over there, was to create a common base for the first couple of days. Some people might not even use it ever, but I just wanted a place where we, like every single person on the server could just drop off, sleep the night away, drop off a bunch of items, and someone has already used it even. We got a room with Silent Whisperer, which he, has not yet, I have not yet decorated, and he has not yet moved in properly. Unlike FoxyNoTails here, who actually started storing cool stuff in his chests already. And overall, there are 10 rooms planned, with the 10th one being not used because we only have 9 people on the server. So this line of the rooms is already done, and this one I cannot bring myself to even start digging out. I am done using an iron pickaxe, guys. I'm so ever done with all of this, basically. So, there needs to be a solution. We need to go mine out some diamonds for myself. Now, how do we do that? Hear me out now. This is my personal room, right here. This is where I'm gonna store my starter stuff, and this is where I'm gonna set my spawn for now. Now, what if this room was connected to what's about to become my main base? That is to say, the island of the undead. Thankfully, as any basically 2 dots ever, they are on the same line. Basic geometry. But also we have a benefit of basically being able to just dig that way, and we'll hit the island anyway, right? So here's the plan. We're gonna go into my room and set up a secret tunnel leading towards my, towards the island of Isla de Muerte, or something like that. Now, the way we're gonna do that is actually using a very old and very silly trick that I'm pretty sure everybody who ever played Minecraft knows by now, and kinda expects even. So, we got 2 those. We got a painting over it, probably the one that is actually looking nice, so people will at least get an impression that it's not just there to cover up. There you go. That's the one people kind of expect me to to have in my room. And because behind it there are just 2 doors that are also open at the same time, the painting will stay on. Give me back the 3rd one. And at the same time, it will allow me to just pass through. Now, there is a downside to it again. And that is that if anyone ever examines my room, they will instantly know, okay, that's a secret entrance. So we can still get away with doing something that I planned to do on the side of vanilla, but never really did. And that is setting up a little secretive redstone system that would basically allow us to do this. There we go. And there we go. And you cannot pass anymore. Now, the problem with that plan is, of course, that at the moment I'm kind of short on redstone. We'll sort it out, don't worry. We are about to go mining after all. If only I also brushed up on my knowledge of secret input devices. Because I haven't made one in like forever. Yeah, that's a good angle there. Oh, come on. Really? This is the weirdest underwater ravine ever. And it is a ravine, technically. Because if it was just a cave, there wouldn't be magma blocks. Oh well, at least 3 magma blocks, I guess. Well, we reached the island. Yeah, about that. Now, don't get me wrong, I like myself a nice lava supply. For one, it is incredibly convenient to throw random stuff into. Did I even... Oh, okay, I didn't miss. And for 2, it is really good fuel source. But a bigger problem I have with this operation so far is that I have not found any diamonds on my way. Yeah, did not really expect to begin with, but that's still kinda infuriating. Now, of course, a more reasonable thing to do would be to use this tunnel right now as our main tunnel for a strip mine. Basically digging into the side and just kind of poking around, looking how much stuff we can find. The problem though is that I also want this thing to be kind of nice and look pleasant, which means that I now have to make this thing 3 wide, because 2 by 1 corridors make people claustrophobic. And by people I mean me, and by claustrophobic I mean it just looks ugly. Something tells me that if I just use the time I'm using right now to potentially maybe find diamonds to actually walk on the inn, I would have been already done. And all is forgiven. Yep, this is way worth it. And also, hooray, exactly the amount I need for a pickaxe. Well, at least I'm getting enough cobblestone out of this endeavor. Actually, now that I think about it, I used to like doing this type of, support structure for my mine shafts. But the problem with it, it looks fairly okay, but also is really confusing when you think about it. Why is there a stone support pillar with a also stone overhang on top of it? Just does not make sense the more you think about it. Now this is a nice compromise here. Check this out. First, we got the cobblestone walls just kind of going into the little indentations to the left and to the right, and it just basically creates this more of a spacious idea of how the space works here. It's just kind of, as you see it pass by in the corner of your eye, it's just nice and pleasant. At the same time, the little torches to the sides of it, behind the cobblestone walls. Cobblestone walls will allow light through anyway, so this is kind of spawn-proof without having any visible torch area. So yeah, it's a nice compromise, I feel. Every 7 block, just a pillar and a overhang, just a little bit, to kind of make it nicer for ourselves, to kind of just domesticate the cave feel just enough for it to look intentional and interesting, but not enough to be annoying to do, because like of just how much the area is. Now the sad bit is that this whole project basically took out my diamond pickaxe, so we will be getting this one immortalized as our first one this season. Which also brings us back to my room where I wanted immortalized. Yeah, and while we're here, check this one out. Can't enter this anymore, as long as this little thing is flipped. Unflip, and easily in and out. As far as secret inputs go, as far as secret entrances go, this is pretty cool. But as far as secret inputs do, this is kinda dumb. The lever is obviously way too obvious, so I will have to come up with some sort of an idea on how to substitute it. In the meantime, we could always Oh my. What did I just come up with? Okay, for some reason I decided in my brain that depending on the pose you assign to the armor stand, it will output a redstone signal. I have no idea where I got that thought, because it exactly is the opposite way around. Depending on the redstone signal length, you get a different armor. Like, it can be influenced, it cannot be read from. But hey, at least this old thing works. Or does it? Oh yeah, it does. Huh. Well, that's gonna be mildly more obvious though. But none of this even matters because I don't have a quartz for comparator. Don't even have a nether portal even. Yeah, that is unfortunate if anything, because frankly I could have nether portal of 100 blocks. Well, that's nice. Silent, buddy, you've been busy, I see. Wow, that's amazing. And so hidden behind this nice tree line. Oh man, that's really great. That's really great. Now, can you dig quartz using stone pickaxe or not? Because I don't really have it in me to go grab more iron from the community chests. You can! Alright, I learned something today. Hooray! This info will be absolutely and entirely useless to me, but whatever. Still learned. Still achieved something. Okay, grab a couple blocks of soul sand just so I can bubble elevator myself instead of doing that stupid ladder thing. And look at that! People have already been busy. There's like nether portals leading to other places and stuff. And it's all on top of a giant lava lake. How cool is that? Yeah, we don't really necessarily have a nether hub just yet, but it seems like we will at one point or another. An entirely different problem is that where will we have a nether hub to, considering that we're basically stuck on just several small islands and don't actually plan on getting off like too long of a distance. Oh well. And there we go. Not necessarily fully hidden just yet, not even decorated that well, and kind of obvious. But at the same time, you cannot go in. You right click and you cannot go in. But that, however, you boop doop 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 doop, hit the chick chick chick, and you get in, and everything's fine. And I'm not done with the bubble column just yet. Don't worry. I'll put the soul sand down here till we fine. But now I have a bigger fish to fry. I want to try this secret entrance out. So TNC Cuban is coming right here, right now. We're in a voice chat already. I'm muted, so he has no idea what's what. I want to try out this secret entrance on him. Oh, there you are.
Hello, Zloy.
Did you bring a cow? You did.
Yes, it's kind of heavy. I had to row this thing all the way over here. It's a lot of work, man. My arms are tired.
This here is TNC Cuban. He's fairly new to this whole YouTube thing, and judging by the fact that he was just AFK fishing on a platform where I thought AFKing was impossible to begin with, he should know his way around the blocks. So one of the relics of the first episode is this pile that says Foxy's Ship of Dreams.
Well, I can't see the big cow's in the way. Foxy's sheep of dreams, nice.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Putting Foxy in the hole with the sheep?
No, we're gonna put the cow in the hole and take the sheep out.
Oh, well, that's gonna be fun.
Boop boop. Okay, now we gotta store the sheep somewhere, so he will never find it. Come on, get in the boat. So the full reason why I got you here is not because of the cow, believe it or not, although that is hilarious. The true reason is because here I got the home for unfortunate. It's all up to you. I just really want everyone to at least claim a room, not even like maybe necessarily to leave it, because I know you cannot keep a survival player down in one spot. So this, for example, is my room. I mean, it's kinda shoddy and not that big, but
yeah, it reminds me of my barracks.
You have barracks?
Yeah, I used to be in the army.
Oh yeah. Well, that's actually kind of luxurious, because for some reason I always thought that in the army, like, you would have at least like 5 beds in a room like that.
Sometimes you can get lucky and get your own room. Sometimes.
It's amazing. But yeah. The twist though, and that's another reason why I would wanted you here, is that what if I told you that this room here has a secret entrance?
Is it underneath the bed?
It is so
Not a
not
trap
like
chest.
that's yeah, that's kind of obvious.
I don't think I can get in there. Nope.
It's not a nifty
I have
bed,
no
come on,
idea.
man. How would I even do that? Oh crap, he logged in and then we jump into the... Oh.
I'm a hide.
Okay, I'm gonna jump into the boat and row the ship away. He shall never find it.
Ah, he saw me.
So what? Act natural! I cannot press shift because I'm in a boat. This went south quick. You stay here, Abertrude. I'll find a proper place for you yet. And that's gonna be it for today's episode of Truly Bedrock. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do leave a like. If you unsubscribed yet, do subscribe. Next time I'll address some of your comments from the first episode, if there are any. And of course, thank you everybody so much for watching. To be continued, this has been ZloyXP. Have a good one. Bye bye.